Hey guys, it's Ben again from The Curious Consumer, bringing you an unboxing and setup of the Lynxx 40-volt lithium-ion 14-inch cordless chainsaw with a brushless motor. I picked this bad boy up recently at Harbor Freight for $169. So if you are a Harbor Freight fan, you understand you get those. It's a tool store. You get those coupons in the mail, and the cool part about those coupons is you usually get discounts on a lot of items. Unfortunately, this item isn't available for discount. So on the coupon itself, it'll actually say that Lynxx is one of those things that are excluded from the discounts. But aside from that, looking at the other particular cordless 40-volt chainsaws in this genre, typically run you anywhere from $200 on up. So to find a chainsaw of this caliber with a 40-volt lithium-ion battery for $169 is actually pretty well worth it. Now this particular unit does come with a brushless motor, as you can see here. It does have low kickback design, a 14-inch bar, automatic chain oiler, which is actually located right up here, and we'll take it out of the box and we'll take a look at everything and get it kind of set up. It also comes with, in this box, comes with the 40-volt lithium-ion battery and the charger for it, which is pretty great. The cool part is about this battery is you can get replacement batteries for it for as low as $59. When you look at some of the competitors, you're talking like 100 to maybe 150 bucks for a replacement battery. So that's pretty cool. It's quiet, it gives you instant power, it gives you gas-like feel. So if you're used to using a chainsaw, you'd be used to like a gas-powered motor. This particular unit is supposed to give you the same type of power with a battery-powered motor. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this bad boy works. They do give you kind of specs on here that this unit could cut branches up to about 14 inches in diameter. So like if you're pruning trees, things like that, you could use it for this. I bought this particular one because I have a bunch of branches in my yard I've got to kind of trim up. And I didn't want to use my gas-powered chainsaw for that, so I decided to do this thing. It does say here that this particular chainsaw charger for the battery will take about 60 minutes for a full charge. It's a fast-charging battery. So why don't we dive right in and see what's in the box. So we'll take a look around. Actually, this is just the top. There's some similar pictures like this around the sides, but I wanted to flip it around to the back side of the box so it's a little easier to open and we can do it right on camera. But also I wanted to show you that this Lynxx isn't necessarily all you can use it for, this battery. It does have the ability to use it for the chainsaw, but Lynxx also has a line of battery-powered merchandise. You've got a hedge trimmer, a leaf blower, a pole saw for those hard-to-reach branches, and then you have a line trimmer here for almost like weed whacking that you could use this batteries with. And if you get each one of these comes with the batteries. I believe $139 is the going price for, I want to say, the trimmer, the pole saw, and the hedge trimmer. I think the blower is a little bit more expensive, but I could be wrong. About $139 for each one of those. Again, here it shows you a picture, shows a guy using it, and I will be doing another video where I'm using it, and I'll show you. I want to know about how long the battery lasts. I don't know how long the battery lasts, and I want to see how good it is so I can give you a good review. That'll be in the next video. In here it does come with a chain guard, slides right over the 14-inch Oregon bar. It does show you here that there is an automatic oiler for the chain, comfortable design for the handle grip. This is where the battery goes in the back. I'm kind of curious to see how that looks. Brushless motor, and of course it is a tool-free chain tension module here, so you could actually adjust the chain on here. So let me just bust open this box and we'll take a look and see what's on the inside here. Again, I have not opened this yet, so let's take a look. I'm kind of excited. Got a lot of branches I got to cut down. I got a lot of trees where I live, so kind of want to get those chopped up. All right, let's close that up. And right away, let's one of these boxes where it unfolds. And like most boxes here, you're going to have your manual, your owner's manual, inside here giving you the safety instructions and things like that. We'll put that aside for now. Right here on the top, it looks like we have our chain right there, and it's an Oregon chain. Let's see if there's any information on here. Nope, it just says low kickback chain. Part number is the 90PX052X. So if you know what that means. Anyway, we'll put that aside as well because we're going to need that in a minute. Here's a box here. Looks like it might be, I want to say it's the battery or the charger. Oh, there's the battery right there. Here you go. It's a battery. You can check here and see if it's a full charge. Looks like they gave me a full charge right away, so that's pretty cool. And this is a lithium-ion battery, 2.5 amp lithium-ion battery, 40 volt DC there. Let's see that. Try to zoom in a little bit now. Bring it up here. Focus up. There we go. And it gives you the warranty information right on the bottom there. Small little battery, but should give me a decent run time. We'll put that aside as well. Got to give that a charge. Oh, looks like right here, they give you the Lynxx chain guard here. Put that back here. Kind of focus up on that again. And then here is the Oregon bar. Low kickback 90 bar here, Oregon double guarded bar with the typical holes for adjustments and stuff like that. So put that aside again, and we'll get to the meat and potatoes of this unboxing. There it is. All right, so we take off the little styrofoam topper there, and right here looks like it should be the charger. So we'll pop this open. There we go. Yep, there's the charger here. Pretty heavy duty. Look at the size of this thing compared to the battery. And if you guys aren't aware, typically lithium-ion is still a pretty new technology. Longer battery life gives you more power directly right out of the box. And the cool thing, I mean, with most of these like 40 volts and lithium-ion batteries, it will give you a full charge of the battery. You will actually waste the battery down to zero, as opposed to some of the other ones where the power starts to drain out and the device doesn't work as good as it did from the beginning. Lithium-ion batteries are typically meant to give you the full-on benefit of what this battery can do all the way to the end of the charge. So you'll get the same amount of power at the beginning of the charge as you will at the end. So, and it looks like this battery just you kind of line up this little bad boy right here and slide it right in there. And pretty heavy duty. Does look like it has a fan in here to kind of keep it on the charge. Of course, you've got your it says battery charging, battery charged, battery problem, and then high temperature protection, so that the fan would kick on to keep the battery at a safe or keep this unit at a safe operating temperature. So we'll put that aside as well. All right, and here is the chainsaw. Let me just kind of hold this here, and I'll try to move this box out of the way without knocking the camera over. There we go. Just toss it on the other side of the room. And let me put this down, and we'll adjust the camera down a bit. There we go. All right, so as you can see here, we have our chainsaw still wrapped in plastic. We're about to unwrap that. Take it right out, and you can see right here already there is a warning on it to make sure that you oil or put oil inside of the chainsaw. Typical brake right here, operation brake. So if there's a kickback on the chainsaw, that will stop the chain from moving. So that's a nice safety feature. You have your safety button here on the side with the trigger. I have that in there. Oh, right here, so you can see. This thing right here is actually your oil gauge. So it tells you how much oil you have in the chain oil. So that's a great feature. I didn't know that was on there. They made no mention of that on the box. Here is your chain tension. right there. And of course, this is to lock and unlock to take this cover off to be able to get the actual bar in there. And right here on the back is where the battery goes. So if we take a look at that battery, let me get it off the charger here. Again, the battery has these release buttons on both sides. That's how you get the battery out. This battery would then just slide right in. You pop it into place, and when you need to take it out, squeeze those the battery sides of the battery and pull that right out. But it does look like it fits in there pretty good, and it doesn't add much weight to this. It is kind of heavy, but no heavier than a regular chainsaw. Take that battery right out of there, put that aside, and let's see if we can't get the bar into place here. So we'll just unscrew this. I don't know if we have to unscrew the back here, but oh, that's less tension, more tension. So we'll take the cover right off. Fantastic. All right, let's see if we can't do this on camera here. We'll just leave it like this. We'll get the bar, and we want to put the bar right on. There's these, if you've never done this before, there are these this is the tension which allows the bar to move forward and back. So if I put it on here, I want to line up both metal pieces, the screw here for the cover, as well as this little knob right here. And this little knob makes this bar go forward or back depending on how I have the tension set. So if I go this way, I'm going to be pulling the bar back. You can see how the bar is moving backwards toward this part here, which is what's going to hold the chain in just a second. So what I want to do is I want to get that as close as I can for now, so that way the chain easily goes on, and then I twist it back the other way to tighten up the chain. So let me get the chain unwrapped here, and we'll put the chain right on. All right, so brand new chain, so it might be a little oily. Yeah, just a little bit, not too bad. All right, so you want to be careful not to cut your fingers here with this, but what you would typically do is just there's teeth on the inside portion. So these teeth right here will actually go right onto the circular mechanism there, which is going to be the drive for this. Pull the chain out. Of course, now I'm trying to do it on camera. It becomes a little harder, doesn't it? Always the way. So I got a little twisted here. Let me just untwist it. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't take up too much time. Here we go. Pop it on there like that. Of course, my hands are a little bit oily now, but that's all right. We'd rather have more oil on the chain than not enough oil on the chain. And I'm going to line up that knob. I don't know if you can see what I did there. I ended up put this on just a little bit. There we go. Right on the end tip there. What I'm doing here, you can see right next to my finger, I have that knob. And that little knob has to be in place again so I can adjust the tension on this. So all I'm doing now is just putting the little nubs that are on the inside of the chain in place. There we go. And what I'm going to now do is push this piece out just a little bit. Just enough to kind of give me some tension. You can see the bars moving. But I don't want to do it all the way because I got to make sure everything's in place here. And what I'm going to do, actually, loosen that up just a little bit here. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to do this for you. For anybody who's never put together a chainsaw, I'm trying to just do this for you real quick on here so you know how to put this together without having to, I mean, not to not read the instructions, but I know how some people are, they don't like to read instructions. I'm one of those. I will give myself that. Good thing I've got this might be a little tougher to kind of line up, but I want to reline this up, this cover. And what I'm going to do is just tighten this up so it holds the bar in place. Oop, I didn't hook around the back there. And again, I'm learning this too, just as well. So what you have to do, there's a little nub here, this little piece right here, has to go into a hole on the chainsaw right there. So that holds this tightly against the actual chainsaw. And now I'm just going to tighten it up so it holds that bar in place, and then I can tighten up the chain. So now that that bar is getting tightened up and in place, here I can actually adjust it. Just give it a couple of nice little tighten there, and then I want to adjust the tension. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some tension, and it's going to push this blade out. So it's actually going to push the blade that way, and it's going to cause tension on the chain. So let's see how that looks. You can see already that it's already pushing tension on that chain, and the chain should sit. There's a little gap here on here, and of course because I have this crooked, I've got to lay it down to get this to go in straight. But typically there's like a little gap on the bar, and you want those teeth, the inside teeth, to sit inside that gap. And there we go, it's on. So there it goes right there, guys. So there's the chain. You see the chain is on the chainsaw there. It's nice and tight. There is the chainsaw all put together. Pretty nice there. And we have this chain guard that goes right on the front. So that way you don't ding any of the chain there on the chainsaw. So there it is, guys, the 40-volt Lynxx chainsaw, 40-volt battery-powered Lynxx chainsaw. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited to try this thing, guys, for you. In the next coming up videos here, I will be putting this to the test. I've got some branches outside I've got to cut up, and I'm going to be using this. I want to show you guys how loud it will be. Don't worry, I won't forget to fill the reservoir with oil, chain oil. But yeah, so keep an eye out, guys. I will be posting another video sometime this week. I'll be getting out there to chop down or chop up some wood for the winter. Guys, thanks for joining the Curious Consumer here. Again, I'm Ben, and I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. I really do appreciate you guys smacking that like button and subscribing to the channel. It keeps me going, guys, and we've got a pretty good following right now. Again, my whole purpose of doing these videos is so I can help consumers like you make an educated decision on either what you're buying or fixing things or other things like that, guys. So again, I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. I know my videos can be kind of long, and thanks for checking it out, guys. I hope this review, our opening, our box unboxing and putting together was some help. And again, check me in the next video. I'm going to do again, cutting some wood and letting you know about how long the battery lasts, and to let you know whether or not this is worth it. All right, guys, again, thanks for stopping by. This is Ben. Don't forget to smack that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends to check me out, guys. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.